In the end, I'll take a good sharp to the man. 5 foot 3, 5 foot 5. This actually doesn't matter. To claim the hope was that if she'd been abducted for human trafficking, the people involved might prefer a quick $1 million. It has to. It but Jennifer Stanton had this she gets back. Start. They would go. The year before they were there, Bobby was in a bad car accident that caused him chronic back and plague for the rest of his life. From that point onward, he found it hard to work, because by the time he was 44, he lack of job was so bad that it was driven down to depression. Despite their recent love and marriage, Sherry Lynn couldn't live Cameron either, because frankly, she had her own demons. When she was younger, her sister died out of being stung by a demon and that, she struggled with their own depression. She'd also been diagnosed with bipolarism to avoid taking medication she was prescribed to both. By 2009, so 5 years into their marriage, she was making it difficult to look after her 6-year-old daughter Madison, her son from the first marriage, Colton, and Mason, the family dog. And thus far, their marriage was beyond happy. Bobby and Sherry Lynn both found life hard, and sometimes they caused heated arguments, and any events outside their disabilities only worse. Things really started to escalate. Bobby and Sherry Lynn became convinced that their house was haunted. Their pastor claimed that Bobby had been trying to exorcise the spirits while copying the Satanic Bible. After his pastor talked to him about it, Bobby was joking. His pastor got the impression that Bobby wasn't kidding at all. He tried to play it off, but it was fairly obvious it wasn't, and he asked if there was some sort of bullet that he used to shoot demons. Apparently, Bobby was convinced that 2 or sometimes 4 evil spirits would live in his room. Sherry Lynn, too. She said that both her and Madison had been sneaking spirits inside the house. You see, at the time, Madison had imagined her friend named Emily. It's obviously not unusual for 6-year-olds to have imaginary friends, especially if they're thinking that people from this spirit. According to their friends and family, she was trying to win, and she always seances to try to get the daughter. The baby was looking up to take the spirits that ship. They did see that the house was haunted. Sherry Lynn's best friend, Nikki, was she felt like a horrible presence. Feeling off the back of the membership of the house. Whatever the case, weirdly, the Jamesons also being a storage container by detective finding covers for the ships. One morning, the neighbors noticed the ship with so the third one and July of 2009, Sherry Lynn lost her custody down in the Mexico. During the year, Colton was 12 and sick from his father. He didn't like how weird and not happy with how then, in addition to losing custody of Colton, he didn't lose any issues with some middle legacy. Apparently, he decided to uncomfortable poster on the couch and got in her face and told her he thought she was disgusting. He knew that she was probably going to look at him and wanted to know. But he started Sherry Lynn and stood up with the room and took out the family to 22 how the next of it. Instead, he then told her to get out and never come back, but Kenneth called him up and said, They constantly argued and struggled to make their become the lawyer for sharing his custody. They did Calvin and also stealing access to class. They could things more stale as a result of the city. Bobby claims that his father had agreed to give him half a stake in the business in return for some work different. White's father was really doing was tricking him to work for nothing.
You don't have to defeat conflict.
According to Bobby, when he asked his father for his fair share, his father threatened to kill him and his family once. He would even call his father a dangerous man and believe himself to be above the law. All of this is to say that basically the same deceased brothers and fathers and fathers out of the relationship of their own issues. This would all finally go up in September of 2009. There is finally an honest disturbing this is a good purpose. Another friend of me. The same blood mountain range, which is this is the script article close to the artist border. Family thought this audience lots of heavy opinion the next day, something really strange happened. It was the God carrying the block backwards and forwards from the truck. In the footage, they were going to resurrect the in their truck, other times they walked up to them and their hands. Every now and then, they just stood still, their faces and motionless, as if they were in some trance. On one of the trains, they drove a brown case into the vehicle, and sometime later, Sheridan died accident long. Sometime after that, they attempted to get spread out. This time, we found a way in to help them keep the happen to heal. This didn't seem like they wanted to it was a quiet, secret patch of form to the rear detected by typing a little while down the road to Western Penn, and good luck. Then, on October 12th, we saw the living calls. The call went to what's saying. That's that's every quarter for the time. It's actually known to disappear for long periods of time. Sometimes it was weeks before any family friends heard from it. So first, suspected everything. In the mountains, it has to be truck. No one thought much of it, just thought they were another set of hikers who had driven up the trail bit so they didn't have to walk as far. When they turned back to check it out, so it was clear she had never gazed. The hunters decided to faces. At first, local sheriff thought the truck had been stolen, so blocked the building. These also be so bound to confirm this. Before doing any further search, they checked the super truck on the book. Truck had gas, but didn't seem to have been in the back, and managed to find it. Next, they thoroughly searched inside and found a bunch of family stuff. Oats, on swallows, chickens, purse, salads, yes, and maps. There are also a couple of strange items in the truck. The first was an accident inside a PGA letter that Sheridan had written his body. And she called the doctor and listed everything she needs to know. She even wrote that she wanted divorce. Maybe she was on to the letter though. $32,000 in cash was stuffed up in the driver's seat. None of obvious where Sheridan was working, so it was weird that he didn't have so much money. It's also working. He knows that the brown case and the equipment truck and the footage. There also didn't seem to be any sign of struggle around the truck. Even had stopped in the middle of the road, rather than over parts, which made him look like someone who decided to search gas and sell them to see if they could trace the victim's last name. Eventually, they got a feeling of it. have been unexpected. It's also a bit hard to reach the facial stuff. Some people can feel sometimes. If dogs, helicopters, and the weather was terrible, the train was running, guns, they had to be extra careful. Before long, the surgeons called up. Those tricks found. Bad guys, 4 years later. For a long time, it wasn't popular to read about their history, so they could not wait for some reason. That might explain why Sharon had guys asking for tricks. Now, just a few miles from where Jameson was last seen. These remains would be badly decomposed bodies of 2 dogs and 1 child were found arranged next to each other in line. All that was left were 3 skulls, some of their bones, shoes, and some scraps of clothing. These were the remains of the Jamesons. Because of the advanced decomposition, it was impossible to avail of cause damage. There was a small hole on the skull. The hunters who found it were sure that it was a bullet. At first it was clear, but after closer investigation, the bullet was there. This left First, they had to explain the $32,000 weird behavior of Data Jansen's left from Reddit. Some people have speculated that the trance-like state of the missing brown case in the cache went to a drug deal gone wrong. It's the area well known for mobile meth labs, which are sometimes hidden along with small triggers in stores. Given the Jameson property, that's $30,000. On top of that, Bobby seems to be strong. So, this seems to be a small skull. There are problems with this here as well. First, there was no gun found in the same. Found no evidence of another body fired. There were also whoever fired last to apply himself in the silver and put together victims. That
What was that?
they're all still expected. Follow them when they encountered it in the woods. People point to Madison's folded arms and cartoon expression as proof she was scared when that last picture was taken. So maybe something more sinister happened to them. And finally, it's also possible they just decided to go for a walk into the wood and see.
All right, I like that move. Good job, Tony. You only like that move because it benefits you. All right, boys, now that we're done playing Overwatch, what's next on our list? Can we please play Minecraft for the next little while? Look at each other. How about I tell you, all right, if you want to say, okay, still on our system. President of the United States. If it's anyone's stretch, it's definitely you. Jesus Christ, Donald, how bad are you at this game? How desperate are you to attack Joe like that, like goddamn? Okay. You guys will see what I'm cooking. Only the great ones will understand it. It's 1 o'clock in North America. Get rid of your nation. You can't have you there either. Seriously, Joe, we can't have you in China. That is an accident waiting to happen. The world is in trouble. Holy crap, Donald. Did you realize that this is a game, right? Unfortunately for us, it didn't become a game anymore when Joe literally decided to target me this entire time. He's making it totally unfair on me. Well, some of that is true, Donald. You realize that you don't have to attack him either, or you can start well in some other company's life. I'd rather lose an attempt in Australia. We are Americans to us. Why should I take that back? Are you thinking of the United States? Will you shut the hell up? This is literally just a game. It's also a game that won't last that long because you're literally acting stupid. Whatever you say to Ron Joe, take a piece of Australia away from Barack so he doesn't get the continent bonus. Remember that, Donald. I'm not going to do your dirty work for you. You're still trying to take me out of North America and weaken my troops by doing so. And then you want me to invest and weaken my troops more by taking Australia away from Barack. Fuck you. You're just trying to use me. Hold the switch, though. First off, I need you to calm down before you get a fucking heart attack. But also, get fucking record back off this faction like holy shit. Good job for realizing that, Joe. Look out for yourself, but you do what you believe is the best decision. You're right, Ron. By the way, Donald, you're serious in that that's what you kicked me out of North America, huh? I won't allow that bullshit to happen. Are you fucking serious right now, Joe? Listen to Barack there. Establish your own territory without targeting me. Prevent Barack from getting the Australian bonus. Yeah, no, fuck that Donald. I don't care if Barack wins. Right? You don't lose it. That's the win. Look what you've done, Barack. This is all your fucking fault. You're just a fucking pussy who just hides in Australia while the rest of the world is wreaking havoc. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up, Donald. If you don't know how to play the damn game, then just say so. I've been doing this stuff since we two wasn't trying to win. Now, fuck that. You're just a pussy. You literally have 25 troops in one land and you don't even attack more than once in your turn. That is the real definition of a pussy. Just as if you have a skill. Like hell I will. I know how to win in life. And then that by defeating your stupid ass Joe. Just because I'm going after the rock. That doesn't mean that I'm not. How stupid can you be, Donald? Every time you try taking North America away from me, I can do the same thing. You realize that the rock on the foot of that is pursuing North America, right? Then how about you leave North America alone? Nah, fuck that. I'm the president of the United States, so I will take over North America. Just North America doesn't want to exist. Tired of that's the thing is, of course you didn't see that. The demonstration of it, and God didn't like it. Wait till you go to Africa, then I know why. Shut the fuck up, you obese tangerine, small peanut, you're having asshole. Go to fucking dare shit. Okay, this game is for the fucking Super take over North America. How many times do I have to fucking tell you that I want North America and North America only? Of course you wouldn't fucking remember that. Your dementia is probably kicking in. This time I'm kicking you out of North America for good. I gotta Don't worry, Barack. I'm just going to leave you alone. But I'm going to do everything in my fucking power to make sure that he doesn't get that continental bonus. Why can't you just leave me the hell alone? The same thing you said about you, bitch. Besides, I don't think you're getting a bonus so you can leave me. All right, let's see what you're going to do here, Joe. I swear to fucking God, Joe, what is it going to take for you to leave me the hell alone? You're going to call me daddy. Okay, fuck that. Hurry up and attack me. What do you think I'm doing, bitch? 06 troops is enough to break into North America. That's a fun. You two are like two fucking teenage girls who are trying to fight with the same fucking guy. Fuck you! I'm just going to take the story because it's a applied to Barack. You know good and damn well that you could have done that yourself. In fact, you said that Barack has been just chilling in Australia, but that's called strategy.
Pick up the last one. Say hello to It's about the spectator to the projects. This is for the latest tech to skincare, health, and living. London Drugs is where everywhere is life. Shop in store or online at londondrugs.com.
Fuck, shit.
So, while we are here, waiting for this video to get the checks validated to publish the video on YouTube, let's get into a commentary that we made yesterday. Oh, actually, it's done now. Alright, published at 2:54 p.m. That looks like we're done 2:50 very much. We don't need to have this calculated anymore. But, yesterday, it's been there you go. Yesterday, this team talked about show defenseman James Wisniewski called out Evan Bouchard as the Edmonton Oilers. Essentially, Wisniewski would have that making good guy, good player. The 10.5 minutes pretty steep. But now, some things keep coming because we get into Western Canada and talking about another something about the start of the country. At the episode that Wisniewski was on with the Empty Netter show, you could do up there and see the title. So with the title, and doing the podcast with Nick Wisniewski, episode 217. Even the thumbnails, if you go over and look at this, is going to use enough excuse me, to link the title. This was the thumbnail that they used. James Wisniewski could run it out play, but the first thumbnail, this is what they had before. It need big T to win. Now, I don't know if you told us there. You need some big T's, folks. That's all you need is good T. But let's dive into an article that actually has some comments.
What was that?
Video from the Empty Netter show. If you go to the description, you will it's good. So it's an hour and a half. It's a good listen. But this article will also be linked in the description too. Tyler Ball published this on HockeyLatest.com. Former NHL defenseman James Wisniewski questions Quinn Hughes' ability to lead the Vancouver Canucks to Stanley Cup. This over here. During an appearance on the Empty Netters podcast, Wisniewski claimed that the defenseman led big as a team's best defenseman. Wisniewski is still after 10 points lead, but is soon with his favorite Charlotte instead of a Quinn Hughes type. If you want my personal opinion, I don't think you win a cup with that man. Dude, this kid is unbelievable. He's way better than me. I'm not saying I'm just saying this all around the that's not your favorite Charlotte, right?
Fuck, shit. What you thanks?
It's just not something I saw in the funny pocket. But the player just came off of the Norris-nominated season, despite missing all the time that he did. This was a guy who, for the first half of the year, and shortly before he got injured, was playing at an absurd level. This guy was a the most effective defensive season that Vancouver Canucks has ever had. Facing that Thomas Branch against the it's in the same category as some of the best game seasons we've ever seen out of any players. This is no longer in the mid-2000s. This is Henrik Sedin and his unlost winning season. This is Pavel Bure 60 goals level.
20 years going out there and dominating, controlling, producing the game like he was in 2024, 2025. So, I'm very, very doing that's the first thing. Very, very, like, every day people cannot go. It's kind of like a blood most of the evening. How like a race scoring the goals for a little longer, kept the game in it. But that is the territory that Quinn Hughes' season last year. That it's so good at playing racing parties. He couldn't like come close to getting the doors because he missed all this time. It's generally a good but Quinn Hughes was better than Twist 324 this is 324 he was in the trophy for the best team on the game. Yes, Everson was put in the paper. Yes, Miller and Everson scored, but what enough for the season at least. Yes, Professor had a 40-goal goal. That's the stronger. But this is that. And the defense that they had. Yes, you will have Tampa and Victor Hedman. All right, that's like fine. You can say that Hedman is a big guy because everything is very, very strong. That Victor Hedman was. But then you dive into some of the other scaling companies, scaling over the past few years, and I'm thinking like, all right, well, who's the guy? When a lot of folks would compare from these two, who was breaking into the NHL. I'm thinking of multiple times Stanley Cup champion, Chicago Blackhawks record. Like, Duncan Keith won a gosh darn Conn Smythe trophy. They won multiple Stanley Cups. Keith with the Chicago Blackhawks. You also have yourselves LA, Drew Doughty going out there doing his things. Pittsburgh, you had Chris Letang as the best defenseman on those teams. Washington, they had John Carlson. Okay, he's looking a bit bigger. Second thing already to show Mr. Hedman, hey, guess what? We gotta take the car. Like, I get it nowadays. You're looking at players in the National Hockey League, you're saying, all right, well, Vegas was a force of the team. The guy Alex Petrangelo, he's a great guy. Shit, Theodore is the league. I control and dominate things. I think it's different to what Duncan Keith in Chicago than it is people who run Florida, for example. And as you can see, Duncan Keith and those Chicago teams, they can slow it up. The best defenseman is a smaller, more skilled guy. And Duncan Keith was a cross-country guy with his own right. He would go out there and slide the hell out of you if you looked at him the wrong way. But aside from that, with his elite environment, maybe he gets started from it. He controls the line in a similar way. Maybe not to the same magnitude of spins like the Houston displayed, but he would still do it. And so I disagree vehemently with this idea here that Quinn Hughes is not a defenseman again to the Stanley Cup with the directors of defense. I can understand that he says, yes, people around, yes, and as the best defense, I'm let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on who he is and whether or not he is capable of leading a team to the Stanley Cup. I hope you enjoyed this for Josh Rolls tonight. on and by.
Hardcore nuzzle. These rules include no items in battle, no leveling past the next boss battle's highest level Pokemon, and making it so you can't switch your Pokemon out for free when a trainer is about to send a new one out against you.
Damn, that sounds dangerous. Why would you ever want to do that?
Well, simple, really. It's hardcore music. That's just what it is.
All right, Joe, I'm virgin. I don't know what looks as cool as how it sounded in your head.
All right, whatever I'm trying to get called virgin here, I guarantee you all I'm the only one with an active sex life. Barack, getting pegged by Michelle does not count as an active sex life. Oh my God, Barack, you're getting on to that.
Well, I bet if we asked Michelle, she would say that Barack is getting on to every day.
Stop, he's already dead. I can know that was good, George. We definitely need to come back in the future. You guys are terrible friends, you know that? Yeah, you're super bummed.
Oh, hey, we're friends.
Whatever, I know that I can easily rip you guys apart at any second, so if you need to feel good about yourself by ganging up on me, then whatever. There's no doubt that I'm not going to take Christmas. That's good, it's probably about damn time to commentate on the actual gameplay in front of her. What the hell, this place does not look at all like that. Well, yeah, I feel they actually dramatically changed the color scheme in Emerald. The overall layout is the same, but in Ruby and Sapphire, the surface texture is brownish yellow, where it's pretty much gray in Emerald. Yeah, both of them are pretty sticky to the game.
What the hell, did we just stumble onto a clan meeting or something?
Yeah, these are the evil teams Donald mentioned earlier. He was shitting on my generalized explanation of Pokemon.
Okay, and so the evil guys are the Bloods and the Crips. And the Crips are led by a guy that can't find clothes that fit him properly. Got it.
Sounds like you're up to speed, George. Yeah, the evil teams in this game are stupid as hell. They just want to fuck with the ocean and stuff the whole game, nothing that actually makes sense.
Okay, whatever I've done defending the evil team's motivation in this game, I have to admit they are a bit lackluster compared to most other evil organizations in the series. Anyway, they tell us here that something is going on at the top of Mount Chimney, which is where we actually started the episode off. So I'm going to have to backtrack over there. But before that, there are some trainers beyond this cave that provide some good experience. I'm going to take them on and then probably end the episode.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm about to get rid of that sweet experience. My baby is getting it.
Yeah, that's the plan. These trainers are enough.
Wait, I feel like there's something special about this karate guy.
Yeah, Donald, you're on to something. Notice how he gives us his phone number to battle him again. If we rematch him a few more times, he will have a mate-chant that will be holding a black belt. We can beef that black belt often, which gives a Pokemon a 10% increase to fighting-type attacks. Probably not worth it for all that trouble, but cool nonetheless, considering you can't get it anywhere else in this game.
Damn, yeah, that's not worth it at all. We don't even have any fighting-type attackers. Yeah, that is something that later games handle better. Not only did they get a boost in strength, but they are actually decently available in later games. They are incredibly underwhelming and difficult to find in Gens 2 and 3.
Good points, Joe, but I think that was partially because Game Freak wanted to slowly introduce the concept of held items and didn't want to create things too powerful for their time. So they clearly kind of just eased into it. Of course, nowadays there are incredibly busted items that are meta-defining and necessary on some Pokemon, like the choice items, the life orb, heavy-duty boots, stuff like that.
That's fair, Obama. I also didn't really consider how Game Freak needed to slowly create a meta over time, as opposed to just throwing things all together. Anyway, definitely switch Ruby out here. I'd hate to see it get the Matsuhita guts, and then it crits us right after we got to this level.
It looks, Donald, nothing too significant will happen in this episode, so I want to make sure we get to see this evolution to end things off here.
You guys really seem to know how the ins and outs of this game work. You should do a competitive series or something.
Oh, well, hi there, George. Forgot you were here.
Buzz off, Donald. Sorry, I don't know shit about Pokemon. Hard to contribute.
We actually are doing one, George. We will tag that in a second. For now, just sit back and enjoy this beautiful sequence.
Yeah, Dill Zan, don't get cheeky with the advertisements this time, you dickhead. Shut your face, Donald. Fine.
The front.
George, mute your damn mic right now.
We're never having a normal
All I got to kick his ass, please, Obama.
Oh, shit, wait, did you guys hear that?
George, you're never getting invited to this game ever again.
Yeah, look, you can hear the slamming that popcorn at my evolution.
There's no doubt in my mind that was on purpose.
No, it definitely didn't. I thought I muted my mic. I made this top man back when you guys were talking about knuckle locking each other or whatever, because I was so disinterested from the conversation, I needed something to snack on.
Wait, George, who?
Well, I mean, I'm the one.
Fucking ass.
Nah, he won't stay mad at me. Oh, come on, man. Did you just forgive me already? It was an honest mistake. I thought I muted my mic.
No, George, you son of a bitch, you're doing the most important evolution in the game to me. I won't forgive you for that. In fact, next episode, Don, I will show you what the real human was. And actually, and then also Flannery. Just from Butler Drive. Oh, shit. Let's just keep it down the sign, you know, I think they see it.
All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this sort of content, make sure to check out our Pokemon Showdown series as well, where we are taking on the random battle ladder.
Joe, will you just give up already? I'm getting tired of hearing this soundtrack on fast forward. It's driving me crazy. No, I swear it exists. I've seen it before. I promise I'm not insane. Joe, stop the cap already. It doesn't exist. I would know I'm the Generation 3 expert here. Donald, really. I bet on my life that I've seen it before. It happened once on my old movie file. I spent hours searching again, but I could never find it. I swear this time will be different. Jesus Christ, Joe, your geriatric gas doesn't have the time left in life to be doing this. Don't worry about me, Donald. I'm still in my prime. Biden 2020.
All right, let's get this there. What the hell? What are you guys doing? Start it up.
Cable car?
What the hell? No, I've never heard of that before. Joe, you think that going up and down just trigger a trainer out of nowhere?
Obama, that's exactly what I said, but this smooth brain won't stop doing this. I just want to get started with the episode. Obama, I promise this guy exists. Just give me like a couple more attempts and then I'll give up. But I really want to prove this to you guys. You all think I'm crazy, but you're going to pay. Well, they're all going to pay. They're all going to be the ultimate permanent.
Jesus killed, Joe.
It's all right, Mr. Reynolds. Chill the hell out. You really aren't helping your case. You're clearly insane.
Yeah, can we just move on? Please, we have viewers watching.
There he is. There he is. Folks, the viewers of Obama. There he is. I did something crazy.
Joe, congratulations. You definitely just proved you aren't crazy. Now, there's definitely no doubt in my mind. You are completely sane. Can you just progress the story now?
With pleasure. Don, you can suck it. We all saw it. The viewers saw it. I saw it. You saw it. Hussein Osama saw it. Let's all begin this episode with the knowledge that I proved Donald wrong about Generation 3 Pokemon. Holy shit. Fine. Good job, Joe. You are a Pokemon expert. Can you just do an intro now, for God's sake? Oh, yeah. My bad. Viewers, welcome back to our President's Play Pokemon Emerald series. Last time, the three of us traversed through that one cancer route, and then the meteor follows places with the Bloods and the Crips or some shit. Now we're at the top of the volcano. I already know what the hell is going on. I just have to fight a lot of fire trainers or something.
You look so Joe. Thanks for taking your time and then give us something thoughtful.
Yeah, whatever. What the hell is this guy see? I'm practicing the shit. Johnny Chip here, poking out his deep V neck and everything. Definitely, I can poke at it. I wouldn't be surprised if his Luciana got a hold on the staff. That's what dogs do anyway. Incredible deductive reasoning, Donald. That's why you're the second most knowledgeable Emerald player after me. Oh, second most, my ass. Let's see you fight these trainers first, and then we'll talk Joe.
Jesus Christ, did you guys skip your couples therapy session today or something? Can you two act like normal human beings, please?
You know what? I know, Obama. I'm just glad that mountain trainer showed up. I was beginning to doubt myself, but now I'm as confident as I can be.
Love to hear that.
I'm going to destroy these Bloods and then take out Flannery's hot ass by the end of this episode. Calm down, Joe. And maybe even beat her in a battle. Joe, that is actually, wait a second. Whoa, you lucky bastard. bastard. She's 18 years old. You're okay this time, Joe. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Oh my God, what the hell, son? You know what, Joe? I'm over it. You just don't surprise me with anything. The only thing that would be unexpected is if you actually managed to battle well.
Yeah, I'm getting desensitized to his diversity as well.
Oh,
Do some damage.
yeah, well, safe to say, I won't be surprised this episode then. Way to be consistent, Joe.
Goodbye, Titan.
Yeah, hate to say it, but a magnitude 9, I just fucking imploding after that one. Good shit, Joe.
Ronald, that's good.
Oh my God, Donald, you can't say that, you bastard. That's too much to joke about. If you're going to joke about anything, joke about my gameplay, not the Titan catastrophe. Oh, okay, we'll say less joke. You were a terrible trainer, and you are not going to be able to beat Flannery. Oh, hop off, Donald. I lost one Pokemon to a magnitude 9 because I was rushing through it and arguing. If I wanted to take it seriously, I obviously would have just switched into the mango in the first place. Besides, you've already lost multiple Pokemon in your episode.
So, all right, boys, let me talk for a second here. This is going to be a difficult day of battling for you, Joe. Because of that, you're going to need all the support you can get from us. It won't be as mentally demanding as the showdown battles, but you will have to strategize if you want to be Flannery. We are not sure. We're going to find this out. So, that being said, Donald, give Joe some support here. It is so great seeing you two just bicker on the stove.
All right, I like to give this kickboxing less than torch battle, but you're right. When the torch battle, the pride of our team is on the line. So that's enough to make me want to let myself go.
That's a little bit so you should probably lead with one of the stuff that so the camera doesn't have any this part of it.
Okay, that was right. What's up? What's coming? What's that elevator doing up here? The first time, you ever have to come back they had a something. What is up with the
Fuck you!
Seriously, you're freaking the viewers out. You also need to be careful before the Crips find out about your obsession with these guys.
They're not the goddamn Bloods and Crips guys, but whatever. Joe, good job remembering to switch in a special attacker first. This even though the business is out, also needs to fit something to the that's enough. Span send it back, secondly, super song for the state base.
God damn it, of course he does. I swear this battle is going to take like 15 minutes. Because we aren't going to be able to hit a move. You'll be fine, Joe. Yeah, that being said, we just didn't need to water.
Yeah, that's sort of out. So there's nothing to have after this episode, but unfortunately, nothing else is on. But there's a stress after this episode, we should be able to straight off the business.
Wait, well, we can switch after we can finish it, but the only things on the water in this game are tentacles and magic cards and we can go. What do you think we're getting?
Consequently, that gives us access to the good line. That's what I'm talking about, Donald. The good line opens up both the Whiscash and the Sharpedo line for us. Technically speakers would be available to us too by that time.
Holy shit, I'm getting absolutely boned here. Bullet seemed his ass. He was just whatever. Skill issue, Joe. Anyway, Obama, that's a good point. I will probably take on the desert area for some training, but then do the normal battle. But more importantly, it sounds like we finally are getting to the point where we have to decide on our water type.
I cannot believe I have to switch up my level 26 starter from a level 24 mighty end. That is embarrassing.
Yeah, give that to Joe. Anyway, Donald, based on the comments from the recent episodes, people are pretty heavily in favor of the two Pokemon that you and Joe are kind of tossed between. There's a lot of steel, whalers, corefishes, and maybe some others, but it's mainly between Whiscash and Torpedo.
Oh my God, now I fucking missed my...
Joe, stop trying to get good at the game, please.
This better not flinch.
Oh, feels bad.
Holy shit, you've got to be joking me. Oh my God, what has happened?
Joe, can you just hurry up and beat this guy already?
No, do you not pay attention to anything that happened on the screen over the last 2 minutes?
No, Joe, not at all. I was thinking about our future water type and how we are definitely getting a Torpedo or a Melodic, one or the other.
Okay, well then, you can shut the hell up for 2 reasons, man. One, seeing how I am getting so now I'm just going to have Mango Sweep instead of trying to spread experience. And the other is how we are not getting either of those Pokemon we will be getting with Cash.
The hell was that, Joe?
With Cash has more loading force and the water type.
Joe, we are getting victory competition. The number of things is one specific Pokemon that will affect on this. It's called the system of Terror. Oh God, the department for that state. Oh, not the state of Terror. The guard in this goddamn with cash. I'm going to still out of here. You guys do something. Yeah, but 35 minutes. Also, the living cat, the dark and the other two, those went back around. This is well, they did this like the number. Because it was actually the guy Don't just go deposit this Whisper when we get down to the next town. We already have a couple water types to decide on for one of our next encounters. And we already know the other one because George decided on the piece of shit for us. Oh my God! Yes. That was last episode.
All right, that's a fair point. Donald, when it's doing something that's a sort of positive, but you can do it as a sack and move it for this upcoming down.
I heard you say that, Obama.
I don't have time to think of most. Anyway, that brings up a good point about strategizing the gun. So the one filling up the full floor is absolutely clear. You're not having to do this. I'm not filling up the field and leaving the path of even 2 seconds. I don't think we're going to get it to where we're about. But it's stacked severely up fast. So, brother, what the fuck is that movie right now? There was a spider on my desk. Sorry, guys.
All right, anyway, yeah, Obama, I have planners being pulled up on my second monitor here, and I agree, it's pretty scary. The sunny days,
They're actually doing
Don't say that valid anxiety is a mental health condition and you shouldn't joke about it.
holy shit, Obama, what are you, a social justice warrior or some shit now? Take a chill pill, you fucks. Also, yeah, Donald, I don't need to heal. This team is full of warriors hardened by the experience of battle. They will live by the sword or die trying. All right, calm down, Rambo. It's not that serious. Also, something's weird with this double battle. Some random cyclist and some random picnicker are just hanging out on a secluded cliff staring at each other. I feel like we interrupted something here. Mind your business, Donald. These NPCs have lives, too. We're the main character, not the only character. Have some respect. All right, you know what, Joe? I should have known your creepy ass wouldn't see a problem with this whole situation. Obama, can you do what you do and change the subject for me?
Yeah, sure, Donald. So after this battle, you can just have one left and down a lot of roots down. It's certainly secluded by nature, yet very beautiful place. Honestly, one of my favorite areas in the entire region. What do you guys think of it?
Thanks for hey, Shabbat. Florida. Fuck Florida and Ron DeSantis' conservative ass.
All right, needlessly political, but whatever still. What about you, Donald?
I'm not a huge fan of it either. But the comparison to Florida and the fact that Joe dislikes it makes me like it a little bit more. That being said, I mainly don't care for it because it's just a bunch of people and there's clearly not a good economy.
The hell is not a good economy?
Well, not surprised you can't tell, you Democrats. The hot springs probably has an incredibly high cost of maintenance, and the only business in the area besides the center and mart is the remedy shop. And we all know how pseudoscientific those homeopathic medicines are. Guys, this looks like a bad idea, but it feels so right.
Joe, please do not do it.
Hard work.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, Joe, you fucking child. Do you even realize what you just did? Well, yeah, I got it. What is it? Blue Sea free money. You're welcome, Donald. Whatever, Joe.
Yeah, now you have to go all the way back to that, Joe. We'll get back to it.
Okay, so I came back here to sell some stuff at the market. And now Donald here apparently wants to plus I go around like guy of Vito from Family Guy. So we're going to do that real quick.
Not exactly how the thing works, but yeah, good thing you found this, good Joe. The rollout could be our saving grace against climate. So it's for sure good to have as an option. You can get this move all the way up to like 480 base power or something, so it could potentially be a one-big tail and 4 up to play our cars.
I think I still want to keep the low commitment rock tube around and metal claw stab, and we can't get rid of rock smash. So I think headbutt is the right choice here. Yeah, it sucks because headbutt is our most reliable move on Titan, but hey, reliability isn't exactly Titan's greatest strength, is it?
It was too soon, Donald.
All right, we made it back in one piece. Sorry for that little detour, guys, but I was working on this last year. I felt like all of this was Pokemon Black and White 2 games.
Whatever Joe ended up being a good thing for us since we got a useful move on Titan. Anyway, that link gives you the why not a. I don't think we need to waste our time with that.
Yeah, more importantly, this guy's got the right idea. Hot sand bath with some egg lady giving us neck massages. This is the goddamn life. Well, how could you not want to live here, Donald? I'm not saying I wouldn't want to live here, Joe. I'm just saying I don't respect it down from fiscal. Oh, fiscal, schmiscal, Donald. Some of us actually do something to Joe, like you and your student loan forgiving ass.
All right, guys, that's enough. Joe, heal up the team and go get the charcoal and some items from that herbal shop and just get to the gym.
All right, fine, viewers. We'll see you there. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Finally, at the meat and the potatoes of the episode point, I'm stoked. This is going to be a good one.
It smells like skunk in this bitch.
Don't think that's skunk Joe. This is a fire gym right next to a herbal shop. Put two and two together.
Yeah, why do you think all this smoke is in the air, Joe?
This is heinous. I must put a stop to this blasphemy. I'm going to kill every trainer in here.
All right, that's super dark, Joe, but I like the enthusiasm, I guess.
Wait, my screen is lit.
What do you mean, Doc?
Like the whole screen is black. Who's the other kid right there?
Well, Joe's just about to kill a slug.
Slug my balls, Obama.
Are you serious?
Seriously, Obama, you're just too easy sometimes. You gotta be less gullible than that.
For real. I got you with gulping earlier this playthrough, but now Donald got you with skunk. I wonder who could be next.
Well, it's the next one didn't get it. Anyway, takedown is actually an okay.
Percent accuracy isn't something I like to rely on.
Yeah, honestly, Titan's moveset was really good for us in the previous few episodes, but now it's starting to fall off, in my opinion. Rocket steel moves are notoriously inaccurate in these early to mid-generation games.
Big facts, Joe. Down the line, he's going to get better stab moves, but they're still going to be inaccurate. I'm thinking rock slide and iron tail. We could probably afford to put earthquake on it too, but that's not until like the seventh gym or so.
This gym is so strange. People are just getting high in these random pits.
Yeah, maybe you'll find your son in one of these.
So very off the rocks. My family's not partaking in these devilish activities.
Good. You can do that like good stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll get it.
And that's the good for wrestling facility. It's a trainers, fitness, and it's got a bunch of team building items in that herbal shop. Don't need to be stingy.
Yeah, lessons learned or whatever. It's not a big deal. This guy didn't have
Well, this is the thing.
what the hell is the catching I'm doing in this gym? I thought this was a fire test.
Well, if I remember correctly from the electric view, some random zigzag dude completely boned me with critical hit thunderbolt. So I'm guessing this Equion is just going to throw off some flamethrowers.
Yeah, that's what emerald gyms like to do, I think. The trainers are more concerned with the brilliance. I think it's better. I think it's a team that likes to use fire punch. Nothing like a bit of a bad thing. Right, boy? Keep it down. They were trying to improve it. You're not going to talk. I got this. This is the thing. What the hell up for a second? I have an idea for questions. You already asked me to decide on start here and great to build something big, we have to do it here every episode of the this is what I like to across the whole country.
Majestic! Sometimes it takes a long time to dream a dream. But alas,
Shit. Where's somebody to be found? Shit.
High, over, and Groudon are supposed to be overpowered. It's also pretty cool that Rayquaza gets an ability to evade those things. There's a couple things going on.
Yeah, I guess we don't talk about that Donald. So the Pokemon thing is nice to get.
So that's like that's better than a box.
So I would tell them to yeah. We're sorry, take that back to
all right, fine. Well, then what stupid starter Pokemon is your guy's favorite and your sister's favorite?
That's actually kind of a tough one for me. Donald, if you want to go first, I think.
Okay, Donald, can you please explain why the first of the Blaze and the line rip off is your favorite? Well, my answer is based on actual objectivity on my you. Please elaborate on that. Okay, so basically, Joe, considering Platinum is the best team in the series, started on the situation that most importantly, Infernape is an insane glass cannon that can sweep through so many important battles. His mix coverage is crazy for the whole game, and is an absolute...
Ooh, that was a tough fight.
He also looks cool as hell.
But we made it, guys. And Bowen's Holy Blade comes in clutch again.
You have to take Donald to change our line of sick for sure.
Oh, please, yeah, let's just see. Battle point.
That's all right. Yeah, thanks for asking, asshole. I think I know my favorite struggle now. I'm probably going to have to go watch a lot.
Wait, so did we all just end up choosing the Pokemon we have on our screen? Like, it's surprised you literally picked them out of the...
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm sure you are. It's probably my favorite because I just like
Yeah, pretty lame.
okay, that's not perfect. That's just funny.
That's a little bit better, I guess. Okay, I think that makes a good segue for a comment question. Okay, go on. Let's go think about it. But I guess that's it.
Welcome. Very well, listeners.
I need to push my arcane.
Farewell, may you find nowhere the waking hour.
There we go, there we go. That's what I like to see. Use right there, my new armament.
While the red head sound is going on. I'm saving it for the next battle.
You know what, Dominic? I can appreciate that. That's a very confident statement. We ought to save at the moment. It would be hard to do that.
Get my multiple poison knives.
But now I'm just going to let the rest of the team take care of this now. Yeah, Joe, how about this? The only level 22, we have multiple fully evolved Pokemon. They understand that pretty physically involved. You get out, you know, I bet Mango and Ruby can take care of this whole thing in like 20 seconds. Just one. One. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm tired of it. There's no goddamn reason to do it. This is Donald. Oh, how long do you wait until they see this land? There's a fucking Harry Potter. We literally missed like 6 moves in a row in one season, and it just kept spamming defense. Donald, please just get us out of the godforsaken desert. Put it on in the paradise. Fine, we'll give you up sky now in case there are more trainers here. I don't even know if there are anything. I think there's just the graveyard line here. No, there's no. I think there was actually a CN down the bottom that actually pick up. Here's something that's right. The worst move in the entire game. I'm getting us out of here right now. All that for the Sandstorm GM.
Okay, but at least you finally got some good levels for the team. I feel a lot more confident about the you know.
Yeah, this is sweet. Play animation. Now, plus the second sound after the time. George, I'm gonna kill this dog. I just want to play 5 already. That's my favorite zombies, man. Okay, first of all, John 5 is a kid zombies, man. Because that crazy COVID scientist always keeps like, what the hell is COVID? Yeah, besides John, I think I'm just play that, man. Because the players and stuff. Shut the hell up for 5 seconds. So we can listen to this masterpiece real quick. Keep it rock. Okay, here we go.
Wow! I missed that button jump!
Well, those two are just idiots with no respect for video game culture.
Joe, that was the craziest dish I've ever heard you drop on someone. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that came from. Honestly, I was just kind of pissed. I invited them to the call for something special to us. They didn't expect it. All right, so before we get that, I want to do a couple things in Facebook here. I'm pretty sure we can find more of the Super Power CMs here, but let's go ahead and give the Power Super have a chance to do some type coverage.
Fuck sakes!
Yeah, I'm still going to give it to our guys that could use some potential type coverage. I'm thinking Ruby for sure. And then maybe Sky, because I'm tired of trying to make Fury Cutter good.
That works for me. It could be good on Mango too, but it's covered in color.
There we go.
Yeah, but honestly, it's still fun to have it catch up. I like trying to figure out the type it is, like, based on the type of effectiveness.
You know, the secret-based stuff is done your own time, so just come back and find it yourself.
Alright, I got the big power CM.
Fuck Spain.
Alright, George. Maybe you can come in and learn how to play sometime. You can do okay, taking an episode sometime down the line. Maybe we'll let you do the safari zone or something like that. That's a good idea. I'd be cool with that, George, no offense. But given your inexperience in the game, you probably should be in charge of the battles or anything. Maybe you can come in and do something like legendary.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, I think we were planning on doing a special with the legendaries. Anyway, I guess teaching George how to catch them could be a cool twist. I'm sure as hell not waiting on his dumbass to learn the Braille secrets, though.
Hey, that reminds me, we didn't actually go into that site. We kind of want to try but I'm more so interested in how this is
Whoa, man. Sorry. Not a joke. The characterization specific type. Some speculation along the lines of the legends of Arthur's legend plate, where it makes the effective release for the opponent. But also,
yeah, I don't think that's how to do it. Sure, I think that the Russia discussion is actually a deep side, like that's what we're talking about. I might kind of go down side or something like that. But we have to
all the different types of effectiveness that I've been playing every year. So get
Wow! Oh, fucking call!
And NJ is about to finally get the buff it always needed. The Dragon Fire typing is about to go crazy.
Backstone Blazing Bark is going to be so sick.
Fuck, it's not going to be called Blazing Bark, Joe. That's the dumbest name I've ever heard.
I think that's kind of, you know,
I gotta go heal up real quick. The Del Gaddy actually kind of tore me a new one.
phrases that have never been said before for 300.
Anyway, I forgot these trainers all have hyper potions in addition to their X items. Maybe this gym is a bit more annoying than I thought.
If you're already frustrated by that, don't carry, then you are in for a surprise for the rest.